Outer Orange.
This is my Discord and we got some new reviews, so I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about them today. So let's get started. I do want to talk about these, and actually I do want to talk about the Dragon Tree at some point, but that'll be a later video. But today we're going to talk about some of the reviews because we do have some V and premium news, which that is pretty exciting, and I kind of wanted to go over it with you guys. So first off, we got some new campaigns going on for some FRs going on for some triggers. This is mainly, I think, on the JP side. I don't think we're getting these, but also some Deluxe Cup. This is like the prize champion, the championships for the prizes for them, which is actually a very nice prize. I really like the PG and the OT for that. Would love to see English side get some of these eventually at some point. It'd be really cool if we ever got some of these types of competitions, because I believe they're team based and they're actually just really cool. I really like these the cups that they do for this. I think they're very fun. Anyway, going on, and we did get some. We got the new homie here. This is the new Sage over here. I'm not gonna go too far into like all the details and information. Pretty much it's another OTT deck where you can pretty much constantly stack your top and reveal and do cool stuff. But everyone's going kind of crazy over the new guy. He is a very handsome fella. So props to a handsome fella. But I'm sorry for y'all that want to really have like a deep analysis on this. I can't really give it to y'all. I'm not a big OTT player, and honestly I'm kind of crap at remembering what's on top of my deck, so I just don't usually touch these sorts of decks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of skip over and not make myself look like an idiot. Next we have the premium news, which is actually what I'm here for, right? Go to sale in May. And very exciting stuff. So it says here there's gonna be 340 cards, 25 of them are gonna be triple R's, 51 are gonna be R's, 264 are gonna be commons, which is actually quite a lot of commons. Some para rares will be in there, and each pack will have 3 cards, and each box will have 10 packs. So I'm not 100% sure how good or bad this is. I've actually been hearing more on the worser side that this isn't that good. Box and in a case and how many ratios there are. I'm never good at that stuff. I just let everyone else do that. But I heard it's not the greatest thing, but this is the actual release of it here. So they're discussing it, and this is some of the reprints that we'll see. So it looks like we're going to see some old grade 1 Stridefather searchers. We're going to see some old perfect cards get reprinted. We're going to see the VR reprints, which is something people have really been waiting for, and we're also going to see the draw triggers get reprinted as well. All really good stuff, but all very useful. The only one I'm kind of weird about is actually the grade 1 Stridefather. Now I do hear they're going to be changing some stuff around, so maybe this will come in handy. From the looks of it, to me it looks like they're going to be pushing for some of these older decks to kind of come back, and we'll see that kind of here in the next slide that actually discusses the changes that we'll be seeing. So this here is explaining that these cards are going to get an added skill added onto them, so pretty much you can upgrade to the old cards, which is really cool because it's actually something that Vanguard Zero implements a lot. They have a lot of cards that have pretty much upgraded versions of themselves, so it'd be really cool to see what cards they pick out for this and sort of what they do. There's a lot of stuff. My Discord has been pretty advocate at trying to figure out what it is, but my guess is that they're gonna, at least for the trigger, they're gonna take the trigger and add the draw to it, which I actually think is very big, because it's a critical trigger on offense and it's a draw trigger on defense, and I think that's just a very strong trigger. It looks like the shield will probably stay the same while the power. Some are saying like, oh, the power and the shield should go up, but I honestly think it's fine the way it is because they're also getting like extra effects on them, and I know they're kind of crappier in some cases, but having a crit that's also a draw on defense but it's a crit on offense, and on top of that also being a 10k defense, I think it's a little much, but I don't know. But anyway, I do think they're gonna go on with the zero approach where they're just gonna add along to this. Now keep in mind these are name restricted, so they do have like at least currently, like the current ones are name restricted. Like this one right here, the crit trigger on the right is name restricted to Chronojet, so I don't know if they're gonna keep that kind of approach or if they're gonna change it, because you can see that the whole text box is completely covered, so it's possible that they might change the original effect too, or maybe add on to the effect along with that. They're gonna add on to the effect, but it's possible they might change the original effect as well, but I don't know, probably not gonna happen, but it would be nice to see what they do with this, and I'm very excited. Now also the strides, some of the old strides are being changed as well, which is very interesting because a lot of these old strides are actually very outdated, so it's nice to see that the old strides are going to get new upgrades. I'm assuming each clan is going to get one, so I am wondering if they're going to do only one, they're going to do a couple, kind of what they're going to do about that, so it's very interesting to see, and also kind of like what they're going to do with it. I'm very excited. Some people are already like speculating Loris might come back for V, I mean for Bermuda Triangles, so it'd be interesting to see Loris come back if they upgrade some of the stuff, because there's just too many cards that are just a little too outdated right now that need help, and I'm kind of wondering how aggressive they're going to go about it. Are they going to give it a completely done rework where they're just like insane cards, or they're just going to slightly alter them, or if they're going to go the zero approach where they'll pretty much make the skill exactly like the zero skill, or what they're going to do. I don't remember if this is I think we're Paladins here on the left. I don't remember what the skill is in zero, but in zero on hits are just in general better. I'm pretty sure this is an on hit card. I think it's just on hit you call 2 or something. I don't know, something like that, something with an on hit. In zero on hits are insane, but like in real like TCG player like in the real game, like on hits are actually pretty bad. So with that being said, I wonder if they'll just take the on hit hits off and just put something else on them. I don't know, like on hits are just so power crept in V and P, it's like not even funny. Like if there's an on hit or something, like it's never hitting. Like the chances of it hitting are like so slim. Very different from D, by the way, because in D on hits are actually very powerful with how the state of the game is all the time. On hits work, but in V and premium, on hits are usually just not worth your time. So hopefully we'll see that kind of adjust, we'll see that kind of change happen. We'll have to see what they're gonna do. Pretty exciting stuff. So I'm really hyped to see what they're gonna do for all the clans and all the stuff. And on top of that, we're also getting like reprints and stuff like that, so that's also pretty exciting. Overall, I'm just really excited to see the news. A lot of people are speculating sort of what it's gonna be. I'm not like I don't know what they're gonna do, but I am really excited to see sort of where they take all this. I also just really excited to see these Pervera's get reprinted, because holy crap, these prices are really insane. I will say these getting reprinted is kind of weird. They're not very sought out cards right now, but if they were to change something about them, or maybe change some rulings or something, maybe they'll come back. But at the moment, they're kind of just like no one really uses those, because we also have like the grade 3 searchers from V that kind of power crept them, and then I don't know, there's just they're also restricted to certain vanguards, and certain vanguards are outdated. Like a good example is actually this grade 1 Bermuda one. It's Loris, and Loris is unused right now unless there's a new one that comes out, which is possible, but otherwise it's just a very unused card. But overall, I'm really excited. It's a very different change from what I was expecting, and I actually like it. It's not the usual haha, here's some cards, have fun. It's a different approach, and I actually like that they did like this. It's just different. It's different from what we've had the last couple years. I think it's a good thing, because it's another way to kind of slow down, but also give something to change things. And it's also affecting both V and premium in this case, I assume it will. So it'll be interesting stuff. And there's quite a few cards in here, so we're probably going to be seeing some pretty interesting. Maybe there'll be new cards too. I don't know. Maybe we'll have some new cards. Maybe we won't. I don't exactly know if we will. I can't tell based off of this. I assume there might be some new cards in here, but I don't know how aggressive it will be. I am one thing I was really hoping to see is I was really hoping they might introduce some like a new Cray Elemental or something, just to kind of add on to this. I don't think they're going to. I think this is always going to be specific clans, no Cray Elemental stuff at all, just the clans only. But we'll have to see. But other than that, guys, that is that. I just want to talk to y'all about it, give you guys my thoughts on it. I know it's just a lot of me talking. My voice is kind of going out. I have in case you guys don't know, I have a sinus infection right now, and yeah, my voice is just my voice throat area is just gone right now, so it's hard to talk for long periods of time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really excited to see more, and stay tuned for hopefully more updates, because I can't wait to see what they do with this. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I hope you guys are too, and hope you guys are excited for being premium in general. There's been a lot of hype on Twitter recently about premium. If you guys have any questions about premium, please feel free to leave questions in the comments below. You can always message me about premium. I'm always here to help. So yeah, awesome. And other guys, peace out. До свидания. I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye.